Good afternoon, guys. Give me just a second. Oh, not that one. To get my screen up. There we go. And my light on, so I'm not so lit up by just the TV. I hopped out after the stream yesterday, went and sold some candies, bought some more lures and ultra balls. I kicked it into my bed on the way back through my bedroom 10 minutes ago. I'm probably gonna have a nice sized bruise there. Hopefully today's my lucky day. Knocked my shin against my bed and now I feel like half my bones need popped. Like smacking that one spot just locked me up. Maybe today will be my day and I'll finally get the Staryu. Maybe today will be my day and I'll get the second one too. Also, my phone's been lying to me like a lot. Every morning I get up, I check the temperature and stuff, check the weather. And it says mostly cloudy. I go outside and there's not a dang cloud in the sky. Roar. Are all my spawns just gonna be aerial spawns now? Also, I do not know why, but these Goldenrod City episode where Ash and everybody does the radio show has been living in my head rent-free for like the past 2 days. Also, in about an hour, I'm gonna have to get up and go, have the dryer back on. I dumped a load of laundry in the washer this morning. I don't think I have any lures active. That'll help. Wow. Jesus. Oh, I hope that's not a symbol for how today is going to go. think it was. I'm gonna check something real fast. Okay, just making sure that they are in fact everywhere. I was gonna plop down to the ocean area if they weren't. But they're everywhere, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Today's gonna be a day. This Staryu just does not like me. I'm not gonna lie, there is a possibility that this might end up a 2-week hunt. Meaning that I hunt it this week and don't manage to get like a shiny whatsoever. Then I restart hunting it next week. Jesus. Really? I'll be happy to get this hunt done and over with. Well, this might end up being a 2-hunt week unless I get extremely lucky today and tomorrow. Which would be no big deal, because, good lord, it took me like 5 days to get that second shiny Cubone for a shiny Marowak. Because I will have to break chain tomorrow evening for a raid night with my friends. So we can take on the Baxcalibur. A couple of them were busy last weekend and couldn't do it. I'll take it. Whew. You weren't supposed to vanish. Oh, you were supposed to stay in case the next spawn-in wasn't a Staryu. I think the spawn-in after this one was another Staryu. There we go, much better. Eventually I will... Excuse me, I will get that little flick to the right that lets you throw a Pokeball very nicely. I tried to start you here too. It's not a white one, sadly. Okay, now I'm just being teased. Come on. Really? Really? 3 in a row? You guys couldn't wait until I caught a different one so your shiny odds were up a little bit. Still haven't found any shinies other than the 2 Magikarp. which I guess I could be thankful for. But... There we go. He tucked himself into that little corner there. Why is this how most of my right throws go? Can I have... There we go, thank you. I just have an encounter. They get so close to the shore that I know that if I go forward even just a little bit, I'm gonna pop out of the water like a corkscrew out of a bottle. I guess that would be a cork out of a bottle. The corkscrew is what you use to get it out. Never mind. Should have stayed in bed an extra 30 minutes or something this morning. You are not the fish I need. There we go. Can't even say that to Tentacle, because Tentacle is not a fish. What is it, jellyfish or... I want to say they're invertebrates? That might not be right, though. I'm not a marine biologist. Or even horribly knowledgeable about marine animals. Anyway, they're neat. I would love to go to the aquarium again. I've been wanting to go for like the past year and a half. But the price of a ticket is an entire day's pay for me. And I have to convince someone to take me. See? Seriously, why, Game Freak, why are all the Pokemon you surf on in this game like just a pain in the butt to use? I say that as if there's more than 3, which if I'm not mistaken, there's only the 3. Gyarados, Lapras, and Pikachu. I haven't checked. It doesn't matter though, because Gyarados is about the only one left in my bag that I can surf on. Really? I have to get up in a minute and have me an ibuprofen. I was not joking about smacking my ankle against the bottom of my bed and like almost instantly developing a headache. It hit one of those spots. I'll take it. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I lay down for like an hour, just kind of, not really sleeping, just resting my eyes. Because even having a slightly consistent wake-up time this week does not mean my sleeping schedule is any sort of consistent. Especially considering I'm up at least once a night to let Stella back inside. show Dad this bruise when he gets home so he can laugh at me. Also, I gotta roll my eyes at him. My dad is in his 60s. And he's been wanting to go to the garden and do a bunch of stuff. Son of a... I don't know what it is with the right throws. Forgive me. But he's been wanting to go to the garden, and he's like, if I had someone to help me, I could go put the tomatoes in tomato cages. And he said this about 3 times now in my presence, and it's like, old man, you are in your 60s. Use your words and ask. Instead of dropping vague hints like I'm gonna scream at you if you ask me to go work in the garden with you for an hour or 2. Do I generally? No, I do not. Because that's usually him and his buddies' thing. But his buddies hurt his back and can't go out and do as much. But it's like, Dad, quit this hint dropping stuff. I'm not a 6... Why did I think he was shiny? I'm not a 7-year-old you need to coerce into doing things. Just ask me like an adult. Guys, I'm about to chuck my Joy-Con across the room. Game Freak, never bring this catching mechanic back again the way you have it structured now. It is the world's biggest pain in the butt. Stella, honey, you've been particularly itchy. Do you need a bath? Am I going to be able to get into the water here without immediately running into this freaking tentacruel? No, I am not. Good sir, quit stalking the shallows. Jaws, you are not. I'm this close to saying forget it and starting to hunt this in Sword and Shield. I apologize. Today's going to be one of those days where I'm going to do my stream. I'm going to hunt it, but I am going to complain the entire time. Okay, there we go, much better. It's nice though, I finished off some fajita chicken for breakfast this morning. Basically made me a chicken fajita salad minus the salad. Come on, let this next spawn and be shiny, please. Just gonna crawl under my desk and hide. Good lord. I think this is one of the longest chains I've done for a first encounter. I think the one that beats this is Pidgey. Is the first Pidgey I hunted, which was hunted without the without lures and without the shiny charm, and it took a chain of 600 and something. This one's getting close. It's all the aerial spawns, which I still think is neat, but also dumb. If I could get rid of the aerial spawns, I would. Would you throw it? Well, that did not work at all. See, I wanted to smack the back of it on occasion because that seems to help the little thing do its thing. Controller. I think I just need a new Joy-Con. Your little gyroscope or whatever inside has got to be messed up. So I was doing perfectly fine with right throws. Okay, I wasn't doing perfectly fine with right throws before, but it feels like they're getting worse and worse as time goes on. I'm wasting a third of my Pokeballs trying to catch the Staryu that go to the right of the screen. Hi, Staryu. So I should be streaming tomorrow unless Dad courses me over into the garden with him. Which if he does, that's no big deal. I will not be streaming Sunday, and I work Monday, so, it would be next Tuesday before I would see you guys again. Would you fling the dang ball the correct... I hate right throws. Right throws are the bane of my existence. I can do the movement. The motions for it, just for whatever reason, those far right throws, I'm either flinging it 4 yards over the Staryu's head, or it's going to the left. Please let me get one of these soon. Oh, thank you for doing me the... I hate Staryu. I'm doing 3 Pokeballs. Every single capture, just about. I was not joking yesterday about running out of money for Pokeballs and just running out of money, period. That is very much the direction I am going with this. Get back in the water! Can I get a spawn that is not all the way over there, please? Jesus, what are you doing over here? Do your wiggle. I give up. I'm gonna start running whenever they go that way. Good Lord. If a shiny shows up and goes to the right, I'm just gonna be out of luck. Dang! This is the only game I use Joy-Cons for anymore. And I hate that the only other thing you can use for this game is a Pro Controller. Which I'm not going and shelling out $70-80 for. I ain't got the money for it. That's a new game. So I imagine now that the Switch 2 is out, the Switch 1 stuff is going the way of the PlayStation 4, getting more expensive for some reason. Used to be I could get a PlayStation 4 controller for $50. Last time I checked, they were $60 or $70. I flicked you to the right, dang it! Jesus! I'm gonna throw my controller across the room trying to flick it to the right. I apologize. I've apparently just ended up in a mood. Here I am getting a nice long lovely chain of Staryu. You're gonna hear these same complaints when I'm hunting the shinies. The sudden temptation to just toss Pokeballs at these things until this chain breaks, to just let them run away, is so tempting. Oh, don't you start. No, go away. Go. I don't need you. Go lay back down. Actually, I'm about to go get me a ibuprofen. Alright guys, let me go get me an ibuprofen real fast. My head is starting. Would you quit? You're fine. You've been asleep on top of the fridge all morning. Sorry about that. I did give myself the start of a nice little bruise. I guess I'm getting a sea of Magikarp now. I did take a couple of ibuprofen though, so hopefully that should help. I don't know how this works. I just know you slack your controller in a direction. I'm trying to stay away from the grass so I don't get any like grass spawns coming in. So it stays more or less completely water and sky spawns. But I do have a little bruise on my ankle from smacking it into my bed. It's the bed frame. I spent about 4 years being told that my bed was indeed a queen-size bed, and the bed frame we had for it was a queen-size bed frame. It is not a queen-size bed. It is a... It's whatever size bed is underneath the queen. You can still fit queen-size sheets and stuff on it, but it is not a queen. When I ordered a bed frame last year? Yeah, last year. I ordered a queen-size bed frame because everybody kept saying it was a queen. It is not. So there's about 2 inches of the end of the bed frame that stick out, and every once in a while I catch my ankle on it. And today I got it pretty good. Ooh. Would you be still? I didn't flick it to the left though. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. It's gotta be something in the little gyroscope that reads me doing this and throws it to the left as I flick it to the right. I don't know how the motion stuff in these work. I just know that it's an 8-year-old Joy-Con, so I'm lucky it works at all, honestly. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. Can I help you, good sir? Did you get up here just to beat me up with your tail? The cat's back up on the desk. Which he's fine. He's in his spot. But his tail's flicking back and forth against my arm. Tentacle. I'm sorry, honeys. I don't need you. Not even if one of you are sparkly. Shiny tentacle is really nice, though. That's a nice shiny. But I don't need you guys, and I don't need Magikarp. I just need the stars. And I need one of them to twinkle. Close. Would you hold still? I hate it when they do that. I think they're gonna be still and I throw a Pokeball and they immediately jump out of the way and it's like, you're 5-year-old. You're a 5-year-old on a sugar high. Be still. Well, immediate spawn in, which I guess is nice. Oh, and it held still. Thank you. Small mercies. Hi, dude. Hiccups. Pimpin, I'm a little surprised you ain't laying on the rocking chair again. He curled up on my chair last night and snuggled up with my Pikachu and Chespin plushes and slept for probably 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, you was comfy cozy. You got your fur all over my desk again. No wonder I can't breathe half the time. No, just because I scratched your head does not mean I want or need you. He takes any form of momentary affection as come here so I can let me rub against you for 20 minutes, Mom. God, I gotta give you a good brushing. It's somewhere on the shelf. Oh, it's on that shelf. God, you need a good brushing. Actually, I need to take you down and hold... let you lay down and take the vacuum cleaner hose to you the other day. That sentence got mangled. Again, I did it the other day kind of as a joke. I was cleaning out the space where his litter box is and was vacuuming up, had the hose out and was getting all the litter out of like crevices and stuff. He walked in to see what I was doing, which is not surprising. So as a tease, I took the hose and, you know, just set it against his side and wiggled it back and forth a little, and he just looked at me. It's like, well, okay then. Yeah, I'd get all that loose fur off. He's watching the ball shake on the second monitor. Are you watching the game? Huh, Bubba? Every once in a while, if I'm watching rug cleaning videos, he'll hop up here and watch them with me. Yes, I love my big sea monster. I do wish I could stop affirming my love for the big sea monster on accident every 5 minutes. Oh. Yeah. I thought they hit another Staryu drought. The next thing that pops in, is not. You know what? I'm already out of the water. I'm gonna go sell candies real fast, and then I'll come back. Ooh, actually, I can go get. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to sell candies, and I'm going to get the nugget from behind the Diglett, because that's the thing I remembered I could do yesterday. So I love how this dude just casually has a big stone block in his house instead of getting his wall fixed. I mean, it's not like he couldn't put like a little Pokemon door or something in his wall. Really should just go ahead and sell most of these berries. I don't use them. Not very often, at least. Here's my nugget. Want to buy. That is less Pokeballs than what I started out with. I'm definitely gonna have to come over here and do some date skipping to collect a bunch of nuggets from the Diglett, I think. So if I can keep up enough to hunt today and tomorrow, that'll be fine. And then I'll do a bunch of... I'll go and challenge the gym leaders and the Elite Four a few times and whatnot and build up my Great Ball stock again. Ultra Ball stock again for the Jinx hunt. There's only one of it, so surely maybe I'll have a bit of luck and be able to catch it within 999 Ultra Balls. I have probably gone over that with Staryu at this point. With how many of these guys take 2 or 3 to catch. The sudden desire to be able to throw a bunch of Staryu like a frisbee. Just turn them into Pokemon UFOs. And yeet them across the room. God, I'm having my PM7 kick the Togepi plush moment. Exactly what this is. There's no getting away from this one. Bye, dude. Need to work my way back the other direction so I don't start getting Pokemon spawning in the tall grass. Really? There we go, much better. Tentacruel, go back to the deeper waters. Get away from my little bay. I say you watching birds, but I don't think we have any birds outside the window as of late. Dad started putting sunflower seeds back out behind the backyard, so they're back out there now. Honestly, if I knew Stella wouldn't wrap her cord around a bird feeder, I would almost get one of those ones you just stick the thing in the ground and dangle a feeder off the end of it. But I can't trust my other little heathen not to wind herself around it 15 times and pull it out of the ground. Because she would. At first, she would probably learn eventually not to, but she has done some spectacular wrapping around in her time. This has included me having to pull on boots and go free her from a big, long branch she wrapped her cord around in the yard. She was dragging the branch, it just ended up buried in the snow enough she couldn't move it anymore. And it's like, dog! What the heck? Cat! Bubba! Good sir! Tiny fellow! Move, please. I can't see past your bulk. Thank you. You're good. God dang it. You're good. Don't make me get the squirt bottle. I don't even spray him that much. It's just squirt bottle with water in it. I actually had this in here more because I had window clings and you gotta wet down your window before you can put them on. I used to use it to keep them out of my plants. I don't have plants in here anymore because someone can't stay out of them and quit eating them. I used to have so many plants. I miss all my plants. I had at one point in time 70 succulents in this room. I had 3 shelves beside me to put plants and stuff on. And I had 4 or 5 of them on a hope chest my dad made just sitting on the floor. And then we got a chain of cats, starting with my sister, because it had babies and her boyfriend at the time didn't want it at the house because it had babies, so it came here. And they started it. And we finally managed to get rid of all of them, and then we got him. Actually, then I went on a month-long trip to visit a friend in another state, and I lost part of them to insufficient watering, or overwatering. And then a big majority of the rest someone, I wonder who, couldn't stop chewing on. So now I'm down to like 5 plants. The safari zone back because I just have the desperate desire to throw a rock at this Staryu. But no, I got to the point with him where I could not keep him out of plants, so I stopped buying new plants. And now I'm down to, I said 5, I'm actually down to 4. Because my Fizzle Sizzle finally gave up the ghost a couple months ago. He knocked over the glass jar I had my moss ball in, and I didn't realize it, and it dried up and died. And I don't know what it is about succulents, but for just whatever reason, they were the main targets. My poor little itchy Veras more than anything else. We had someone staying with us once with my sister's kittens. Leave my bedroom door closed, please. And she didn't, and I came home and they pulled like 4 itchy Veras out of their little pots and chewed them up, and it was like, it's like, I hope you get a stomachache. I hope you guys spend the night puking. which is about the worst I would wish on an animal. It's like, I hope this gives you an upset stomach. It didn't. I had an itchy Vera plant that was doing so good, and I don't know if them chewing on it just stressed it out so much it never recovered. But it was like, it made me so sad, because it was a cutting I'd taken of a bigger plant that had flowered the year before. It was putting off all sorts of new buds and stuff. It was doing so good. They chewed on my little corn plant. That wasn't him. That was the kittens for him too. I looked at my niece and said, if you don't find these cats a new home, I'm throwing all of them outside. And then it was that with my sister too. It's like, find your cat. Either take your cat home or find her a new home. I love cats. Hopefully when I manage to get a place, I'll have a good sized porch or something I can set a bunch of plants on. You, if I don't get a screened in porch, are getting a catio, and that'll be it. Little pain in my butt. My goateed man. What? I don't want you. You screen hog. This way. You know how this goes. Just because I am doing something with one hand does not mean you need its attention. Well, if you don't come over here, I can't scratch your head. He does have a goatee. I don't think I can get his head angled right for you guys to see it, though. But his chin is black. Yes, I pat your butt. You're good. You can lay back down. He's got his foot resting against my elbow. You're good? Yeah. Oh good, the Staryu didn't despawn. Yeah. Excuse me. Come on, surely sometime in the next night. That is the first time I've ever gone to throw a Pokeball to a right. It has thrown to the left instead and caught the Staryu. What kind of shenaniganery is this? Anyways, as I was saying, hopefully sometime in the next 90 encounters, one of these dudes will be white. Or light gray. He's probably white technically, but in the picture he just, because the way the shadows and stuff fall from them taking the icon, he looks a little gray. Oh my god, I managed it in one throw. Now if I could do that more than once every 15 encounters, that would be vast improvements, wouldn't it? She's looking at me like, I don't know, Mom, you're an idiot, Mom. Yeah. Of course, you can't say nothing. As of late, I've been finding him on top of the fridge asleep. It's probably cool up there. No, I don't need either of you, please and thank you. See how if I can artfully dodge these two long enough to get an encounter here. Nope. Nope! Sometime in the next 10 to 15 minutes I am going to have to get up real fast to go turn the dryer back on. A couple of weeks ago, my dad looked at me and goes, yeah, I turned your dryer back on this morning. I put it on air dry the other day and never put it back on regular. And it's like, really? Like, air dry don't do squat. I'm sure it does. It just doesn't do anything in a timely manner. At least not, you know, for if you're doing a big load of laundry. You're like, yeah, I put it back on regular dry for you. And it's like, thank you. It would have been appreciated if you had told me you'd changed the dryer setting, because I don't think to check what dry it is on whenever I throw clothes in. I can throw clothes in and turn it on. Unless I need a speed dry. Excuse me. I can hear my dog snoring behind me. She's laying behind the Papa-san chair again. I'm in another Staryu slump. There we go. I'm having one of those moments where if I could pop both of my elbows and all of my spine and at least one of my knees, I would feel pretty good. If I can rearrange myself here without bothering this bruise. You just like having your foot resting against me, don't you? Sorry, I was trying to rearrange myself so we were both comfy. You gonna lay down in front of the TV? Please don't get in front of the TV and scratch. Come on, you gonna lay down? Pin, you gonna lay down so I can see the TV, please? Pin, don't make me get the squirt bottle. I've sprayed him maybe twice in the past month and a half. And they weren't even full-on serious sprays. They were, hey, you're pestering me while I'm trying to eat, trying to do this physical thing with my hands sprays. He's mad. He's given up for the time being. He's gonna go either lay down somewhere else, or he's gonna go eat. Ha! I caught you midair again. Sorry. Well, that was disheartening. Come on, there we go. Cat fur. Hey, nice. I was doing so good. Heck, at this point, I should be halfway to a regularly spawned in shiny Staryu. So I woke up today thinking today was Thursday. And spent most of my time thinking today was Thursday for the past 2.5 hours. 3 hours? Something like that. Just sitting there going, my brain's going, it's Thursday, we have 2 more days to hunt, and it's like, no, it is Friday, we have today and tomorrow to hunt. 5:20, y'all. There we go. Much better. There's the first buzz of the dryer. It'll give me a second buzz here in a couple minutes. I'll go get up for that one. Macy's here in town. And I was looking at their stuff, and it's like, yeah, work at your own leisure, pay you whenever you want, and it's like, how does this work? I imagine it's like, okay, if you want to get paid every day you work, which I guess isn't horribly unreasonable, it's like, do they just PayPal you the money? Is it direct deposit? Like, just stick me on a once every 2 week schedule. I'm fine being paid bi-weekly. There's a second buzz. See what spawns in after this real fast. Okay, regular Staryu, which will be my next encounter. Let me go turn the dryer back on again, because usually it takes about an extra 20 minutes to get everything all the way dry. Oh. Back on. I don't know why there's still a part of me that expects the capture ping whenever I capture Pokemon in this. I should hope she can carry me, no problem. I weigh like 5 pounds compared to her weight. I'm a fraction of what she is. She's a 600-pound monster. I am a 80-pound child. Not physically, of course. I am, as I checked, like 170 pounds. Which is good because my family doesn't look good skinny. I'm so fat, I got a little bit of belly pooch. It's like, shut up, you look good with fat. Like, we look skeletal when sick as all heck when we're skinny. It's like, quit that. Going through that stage in high school. I'm fat. You're not fat. You have a perfectly fine build. You're just built big like your dad, and she is just of a wider build physically. Her dad is built the same way. It's like, baby girl, it's like the only thing wrong with you is you inherited your father's body type. Like, but I mean, it's like you're not fat. You just look bigger. And she really wasn't. I mean, plus she was still a teenager and growing. So, you know, like, that's good for you. It helps you grow. It's just, and thankfully that stage didn't last long, because she could look at her dad one day and she goes, I really do have dad's body type, don't I? I was like, yes, baby, you really did inherit your dad's body type. Like, your little sister did not, but you did. I think all three of us took after Mom. Except for some of the facial features. Those we got from our dad. But for the most part, we are, body type-wise, our mama's daughters. Yeah, I saw you over there. I was just waiting for something new to spawn in. Which kind of sucks, because I wish at least one of us had gotten Dad's height. Because he's like 6'3" or 6'4". So he's like 5-6 inches taller. Like, I come up to Dad's chin. He's a head taller than me. If not a little bit more than that. Not playing this game where every time I go to throw a Pokeball it hops away like freaking Jack B. Nimble. Oh, how am I too behind? There we go. Sometimes when I click my little increase button, it doesn't quite click down. And of course my two new Pokemon were aerial spawns. Aha! If I could do that to my knees. You know what, at least you aren't shiny, I guess. I would say, I would love it if we got a Tentacruel. we have the convergent Toadscruel in Toadscruel, so we don't need a regional Tentacruel. Though I would like a new jellyfish slash squid Pokemon. I would love a Pokemon that started off as baby squid and ended up kind of mini colossal squid. That would be fun. Could make them enemies with Wailord. Actually, give it another predator-prey touch. They could eat Wailord, or at least fight against them, because Wailord eat their children on accident. Maybe not on accident. What would Wailord eat? Because whales eat krill? So they're like filtered through their weird teeth? So would Wailord eat a Pokemon equivalent of krill? Excuse me. Sorry about the first one. I didn't quite manage to muffle. Staryu at least. Ugh, I sneezed. Now I feel slightly stuffy. I really should have encountered the one that spawned in a minute or two ago. This dude before he despawns. There we go, much better. If you can manage to move to toss a Pokeball about 2 seconds before that move animation finishes, you're kind of guaranteed to get a hit unless you don't just horribly misthrow like I do on occasion. This is getting a little ridiculous though. I'm almost to 550. I've seen 2 shinies, both of which were Magikarp, and I've not seen another shiny since. That's not a shiny, that's a Tentacool. That's a little nerd that hopped over my Ultra Ball, dang it! Check my candies and my Ultra Balls real fast. That's not a Staryu. Come on, small boy. That sure wasn't a Staryu that spawned in, now was it? doing more than 2 throws to the right. So that's just a waste of Pokeballs. Here's about 550, unless I'm just got a killer Staryu chain. I'm going to go sell more items. And the new spawn-in was a magic carp. I'm gonna go do that now. The longer I wait, the less items I more items I miss out on being able to sell next time. Still find it weird that you don't get different prices for the different candy sizes. I mean, I know they're not like horribly difficult to gather. It has never made a ton of sense to me. Why exactly they all sold for 10 gold each? And I'm not even saying that they would have needed to make it to where you could get oodles of money from them. Just, it seems like the price should have gone up about 10 gold each size. So like the small ones are 10 gold, the regular sized ones are 20 gold, the large ones are 30 gold, the extra large one are 40 gold. Guess that would have made selling them all for money too easy. Alright, I can catch another 50 Staryu. Not quite, but that's what it feels like, that for about every 150 Pokeballs I throw, I catch about 50 Staryu. Oh, go away, Dragonite. I'm starting to have a migraine. I don't need you. I didn't need you on Route 2. I don't need you on this route. I didn't need you on Route... Whichever route the Krabbies spawn on, that's number I can't remember. I don't need you. I'm not gonna hunt for you. It's not in this game. In this game, I'd be catching stars. And be getting mildly annoyed by trying to catch stars. Seriously, game, can I have a shiny? It doesn't even have to be shiny Staryu at this point. I would just like to know that shiny Pokemon are still a thing that can spawn. I mean, even when I was hunting the second shiny Cubone, the one I did like 900 and something catches for, I was still getting shiny Pokemon. It was mostly like shiny Machop and Geodude and stuff. But I still got like 4 or 5 other shiny Pokemon while hunting that shiny Cubone. There's a video the other day, or part of a video, and this dude's like, I robbed this person of their shiny Alolan Marowak, and half the video was not about them trading for this person's shiny Alolan Marowak. It was just the weird process they ended up having to go through or something. Which is fine. Videos are allowed to be whatever people want to make them. I do get a good laugh at the misinformation ones, though. Where someone just forgets something or like doesn't double check their facts. Cause I watched a How to Train Your Dragon one earlier, it talking about how long Toothless probably lived after Hiccup, and they're like, maybe he even became the Alpha Dragon. It's like, dude, he's been the Alpha Dragon since the second movie. Like that was the big thing at the end of the second movie was Toothless challenging the one dude's Bewilder Beast and beating it and becoming the Alpha. Like he didn't stop being the Alpha. Not doing any more than 2 balls for you guys. If my Joy-Con does not want to cooperate, then my Joy-Con does not cooperate. A 48 in 312 chance of getting a shiny. Well, I appreciate you dropping in and saying hey. Hi, Pin. I still have not had any luck whatsoever with this thing spawning in shiny. Maybe by the end of stream though, or tomorrow's stream. You spawn in was the Pidgeotto or whatever above my head. But I hope you're having a good day and that you continue to have a good day. If you aren't having a good day, I hope it gets better. I know, right? No. No more other shinies, just unless it's in something that has spawned up in the air and I haven't seen. No, no more shinies down in the water with me. It's kind of going like the Cubone hunt. Just a big old long drought of course, but the Cubone hunt, I saw 5 or 6 other shiny Pokemon, I would say. If they just weren't shiny Cubone. But I've not gotten a shiny Magikarp, a shiny Tentacool, a shiny Tentacruel, nothing. Ain't even seen another Starmie today, and I saw like 4 of them yesterday. Say, would you like to hold still? Of course, knowing my luck, I've had a shiny Charizard and a shiny Dragonite up above my head and just didn't know it. There we go. Soon, hopefully. Maybe not at the end of this stream, maybe the beginning of tomorrow's. God dang it. I know, right? It's their fault for not being easily visible from the ground. Yeah. There is every possibility that this is going to turn into a 2 hunt, or a 2-week hunt. Of course, I guess considering that it's one of my last chain hunts, it has to be difficult. You know, I got the Goldeen last week relatively quickly, getting the 2 on Saturday, so of course one of my last 3 chain hunts is going to be a pain in the butt. It's got to equal out, balance and all that jazz. Down here a little bit so I don't accidentally throw myself on land after I catch you. Not that I would have caught any flying shinies anyways, unless I would got like weirdly lucky and it was a legendary bird. If it gets to that point in this, after the 2nd week, I'd swap over to hunting in Sword and Shield or something. I would do it in a different game, either hatching it or just hunting it on Isle of Armor. I mean, to be fair, to get the 2nd shiny Cubone, I ended up doing like 900 and something encounters for it, so that was pretty close. I semi-expect the fossil hunts to go about that way. Depends on how fast, how long it takes me to revive 100 of them, of course. I expect those at most to take about a week for each one. Hello, Owen. Yeah. Yeah, shiny hunts are, especially without the shiny charm, can be ungodly. So I got fairly lucky with mine before I ended up with the shiny charm. Other than like that one Pidgey. Excuse me, good ma'am. I did not need you. Thank God it didn't despawn the Staryu. Hypermobile Pokemon. Also, thank you for the follow. I know when I was shiny hunting in Shield for some of the ghosts, it took me about 1,200 encounters for each one, I think. Nice. Always a delight when you find a good Pokemon plush at Walmart. Oh, good luck. I'm not so much completing a shiny dex in game, it's just completing a shiny dex in home using the various games. But I'm almost finished with this. I have 3 Pokemon left to chain hunt, and then I need to do the fossils, and then I have 3 legendaries to hunt. And then other than Pinsir and Kangaskhan, which I want to hunt in ZA because they're going to be in Legend ZA. That's it. That's all I have left. So I'm almost done with Generation 1. Are you doing just a regular shiny dex where you catch one of each shiny and then, you know, evolve it? Except for Eevee. Ah! Yes! Thank you! Hallelujah! Thank God, now I only have one more to hunt. It only took 564 counters. Jesus. Yay! Now I gotta hope the other one doesn't take just as long. Now I can feel less bad if I have to break my chain tomorrow. Thank you. It's about time, dang it. I really need to clear the Staryu out of my box after stream. There we go, separate from others. Hey, you're not up in here for when I get shinies, are you? I think usually you pop in a few minutes after or leave a few minutes before. wasn't a new spawn in, so that was just a regular odds with shiny charm and lure shiny, which is still fairly decent odds. Oh, whoops. That needs to go there. I need to switch over to next counter for Starmie. And also minimize my thing so I can see. Jess, I'm glad you're here for it too. Can I get past you guys, please? Thank you. A little bit. There we go. Now I just gotta do one more and hope that odds work better for it. Good. I'm so happy to be one down. There is a small part of the hunts that go like this that has me dreading doing the legendaries. Because while I would like to think I'm lucky enough to get them within whatever odds the odds may be when I hunt them, this depends on if I can, if I have the legendary birds to deposit for the shiny charm before I go to catch them. But it's like, so I'm either going to be doing them at 13,000 odds or full odds, and I dread the thought of going over odds by like 3 times with the birds so much. And me too. Good, excellent. Oh, nice. That's pretty good luck. I've seen a couple of YouTubers who were hunting Pokemon in the max raid dens, and it took them like 200 something raids. I myself have not hunted anything in the max raid dens yet, but I will get to that point with legendaries eventually for gens 5, 6, 7, and 7. But those will come later because legendaries tend to kind of be a later on thing with me. Well, hopefully. I mean, I don't need them within like the first 15 resets, but hopefully it doesn't take me the entire 4,000 resets to get them. Or 1,300, like I said, depending on if I have the shiny charm or not. It should be pretty fun replaying the game though. Going through and picking out a team of Pokemon I don't often use. You can't eat the Staryu. Every time I get that message, it's like, are you hungry? Oh, now I'm just being bullied. I might as well let it just so I can get him to despawn. Oh my actually get a little bit of rain today. It's actually looking kind of gray outside. It'd be lovely. Maybe it'd help kill the humidity here just a little bit. But yes, I'm not horribly worried, like I said, about getting them too quickly, because I still got to do fossils and stuff first. I would love to manage to get all my hunting and Let's Go done before Legend CA drops. I doubt that's going to happen, though. Because that game has... what is it? About 3.5 months? August, September, October... we're about a little over 2 weeks. Yeah, about 3.5 months. A little more than 3.5 months, but before it comes out. And I know doing the fossils is probably going to take me at least a month, probably. I can suck up like 90-degree weather. I cannot suck up 90-degree weather with 80% humidity that makes it feel like 102. Like, I can deal with hot weather. It's the humidity. It is always the humidity that just kills me. Dad laughed at me. He goes, "You don't like summer?" It's like, no! Like, well, yes, in theory I like summer. I don't like the heat. He just laughed at me. He's like, "Look, mister, I want to go do this stuff, but it's too hot outside." It's like, you can't talk. You try waiting out the heat every evening so you can go out and do stuff in your garden and whatnot, and you end up falling asleep in your chair. What does that say about you? He just laughs and rolls his eyes at me. We had a rain chance yesterday and it didn't do anything. We have a rain chance today and it might do something. And then we have rain chances tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday, which we don't know if it'll do anything. There's a very good chance the 4th of July is going to roll around next week and we're not going to be able to do fireworks because it hasn't rained in 2 weeks. Not that we're much big on fireworks anymore, really. We generally just kind of like to cook out. Like Dad, we have neighbors who will shoot fireworks off till midnight, and they shoot fireworks off the week during and part of the week after. Like, it upsets the dogs. It's like, can we just not do fireworks? Like, if you want to do a few fireworks, that's fine, but it's like, must we do the big stuff? So we don't have $400, however much money he spends on fireworks on occasion to go spend on fireworks this year. Eh. New spawn-in was the Dragonite. I think I hear thunder. I mean, I don't mind fireworks. There's nothing wrong with them. They're perfectly fine, but I hate the 10-day long celebration the 4th of July turns into. Because we literally get people who start like almost a week before and will do fireworks 3 or 4 days after. And it's like, okay, enough of the fireworks. I'm tired of watching my dog freak out every evening. Thank you. You have a good evening, Moose. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I figured I'd just let him come to me. Oh, Pin, I gotta figure out what's for dinner tonight, because Dad sure won't do it. I'll walk in there. What do you want for dinner? I don't know, whatever you want. It's like, I'm asking because I don't know what I want. I love it. He's like, on the occasion, and he's like, I want lasagna, but you don't eat lasagna. It's like, so get you a little one of the smaller things of lasagna. It's like, I'm an adult. I can feed myself, I promise. Like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you don't have to eat it. Or not eat it. He looks at me on occasion and go, my girlfriend's making liver and onions. Okay, go have liver and onions with your girlfriend. Like, oh man, get out of the house. Go see your woman. Go spend the night if her bed's cleared off. Such a mincing shadow. Dude, I think if it came to a fight, I'd win. Actually, there's no thinking. If it came to a fight, I would win. My latest level 100 and has knocked out plenty of Charizard before you. Okay, I guess that works. Generally, I was gonna go to 600, but that would be 15 more, which would put that at what, 35. So we'll go to 40 on the new chain. And then tomorrow when I stream, I'll even it out to the extra 10 to 200. Oh, of course the other Staryu despawned. Oh, there we go. Ain't no way of telling what exactly that was. Another Staryu. Ooh, a piece of candy. Technically, considering you get candy when you beat the catch them, yes, that's not very far off. Suddenly my right hand throws agree with me much more than they were doing earlier. This is just for dinner tonight. I don't know, I'll figure it out when I go to the store. Had a good laugh, last night or night before, my, sister's husband really likes sharing what she feeds him for dinner. And I guess they had just a bunch of, like, cantaloupe and watermelon and stuff because they basically just did a night where they ate just cut up cantaloupe and watermelon and whatnot. Which there's nothing wrong with that. We've done it on occasion too, like when it's really hot out and we have a watermelon. We just sat there and ate watermelon that night and then, you know, later go back for something else because watermelon is not exactly a filling dinner. Mood. That's a fruit salad, basically. I'm still in desperate want of some deep fried Oreos for some reason. I guess I could probably deep fry some myself. They wouldn't be actual Oreos though, because a thing of Oreos here is like $5 or $6, and that's a no. Like, I am perfectly fine and happy with having the knockoff Oreos. I don't know if that other one was a new spawn in, so... Okay, there we go. Something new spawned in. Ouch. Let's see if we can get another shiny and 11 more Pokemon. Slim chance, but it is possible. I got my second Goldeen last Saturday, 3 catches after I got the first one. Now, if by weird chance tomorrow I get the second Staryu and it is just like ridiculously early in stream, I can't make a promise tomorrow's stream will be long. Because to evolve a Staryu, you just need a Water Stone. And then about the only thing for me to do afterwards would be to just time kill by like fighting the Elite Four for the umpteenth time, and I doubt you guys want to watch me fight the Elite Four for the umpteenth time. And in some weird chance I get it in the next 10 encounters, I'll play something else tomorrow probably. Might go shiny hunt in a different game for a little bit. Work on getting the Rotom forms or something for a bit. That is still a thing I would like to do. And then I would start the Jinx hunt Tuesday. But I can't confirm any of that's gonna happen, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Go. I hate it when it happens. Nope. Yeah, I think the clouds have kind of went away. I thought I heard at least a rumble of thunder and was kind of hopeful, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Dang it. There we go. Haha, caught you before you could jump. I don't know why there's something so weirdly satisfying about catching a Pokemon before it can hop away from you. I should probably go sell candies here soon. See what the next spawn in is. Alright, not a Staryu. How am I doing on candies? There should be enough here to... Yeah, that's enough here there to sell. Not a properly sized enclosure. At least not for long periods of time. I'm still... Are you okay? Still okay on lures. We'll do another batch of Ultra Balls here. Alright, go get my last few Staryu for the day. I confused myself there for a moment because for whatever reason I saw that would you like to use another lure? And it's like, would you like to go inside this building? It's like, yes, why are you asking me permission? Well, honey, did you get fuzz up your nose? I need to Move my Papa San chair and vacuum underneath it. So yeah, that carpet's probably half white from your fuzz. Yeah. Turn around like I can actually see her beyond the big cushion. I can't. Okay, this is 600. That's 898. Should be okay. I am one short on my count. I don't count the one I caught. Sometimes you can throw it soon enough after it jumps. Not going over 3 Pokeballs. You can catch it. But when it moves immediately after, it likes to be a pain in the butt. I heard a Pidgeot. There we go. Alright, just a couple to go, more to go for today. Dang it. I would have been super happy to not have done that. Pidgey up above me. Oh, excuse me. Okay, hi, Staryu. Alright, we'll see what pops up after this one, just in case it's shiny, and if it is not, that'll be it for today. It wasn't, it was a magic heart. So that'll be it for now. Thank you guys for joining me. I did get one shiny, so hopefully tomorrow I will get the other. And then next Tuesday I can start the Jinx hunt. So we'll see you guys next time. Oh, and good luck in your hunting. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye-bye.